When I hear my side stance on something, I believe it before they're even done saying it. As do I. I think what they think is what I think. That keeps me very obedient to the party, and that makes me feel like I belong. I also enjoy how it keeps me from doing my own thinking. Thinking's the worst. With the coronavirus, I think that I disagree. But you haven't even heard what I have to say. Won't make a difference. I already made up my mind. Just listen. Nope. My group thinks for me. Just hear me out. I'm mentally enslaved. Just listen! Okay? With the coronavirus, I think the entire economy should be reopened immediately. I disagree. That's weird. I thought I was actually going to change your mind on that one. I didn't even hear what you had to say because the objectionary programs that my mind carries that I mistake as my own thinking reflexively went off. Like what? Like you're willing to put everyone's lives at risk because all you care about is money. Hearing you say that makes me have a boiling rage in here, which makes me think what I'm going to say next is highly logical, nuanced, and considerate. Well, what are you going to say next?
You're wrong! You're just trying to ruin the economy to make Trump look bad so your side can win their election!
I feel heard and understood. I thought you would. And I despise you. As do I, even though I know nothing about you as a person. Now, if you just look at something for a second, leaning right is how you stay perfectly balanced. Just like with this pen. Huh. I thought that'd stay up. Idiot. Leaning left is how you stay balanced. Huh. Your people probably had that made in China.
You're a socialist. You're a climate change denier!
What climate? There it is. The problem with nuanced thinking is I like to be lazy and not think for myself. So automatically assuming my side's always right and your side's always wrong keeps me from having to use my, what's it called? It's up there, my brain? That's it. I like your Biden impression. And I'm picking up what you're putting down. Always believing I'm right and you're wrong makes me forget that most of the time we're both probably wrong. I look like I'm listening, but I'm not. I'm just rehearsing what I'm going to say next. Nuanced thinking would be like the web that unites us. I cannot imagine anything more divisive. I know. It's obvious that more division is the solution to all our problems. I want you to know that I think putting my well-being and my hope for positive change in the hands of my side's politicians is a wise thing to do. I trust them because they're not power-hungry people out to satisfy their insatiable appetite for power and control. At least the ones on my side. Your side's corrupt. Actually, the latest stats are 100% of your side's politicians are corrupt and 0% of my side's are. I think you've got that backwards. I'm certain I'm right because the emotional intensity I have in here validates the truth of what I think. There's some pretty convincing accusations that your guy's got some sexual assaults under his belt. It's not really sexual assault if it's the guy I want to vote for. Sure is. My party's not really concerned about that, so neither am I. And I'd like to deflect by bringing up the fact that your guy rigged the last election. I am unwilling to consider how that could be true, but tell me more. Well, with Russia getting involved with...
You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you too!
Cheers to hatred. The feeling that brings us all together.